Hi everybody, this is Damian Wiles and I'm coming at you like I always do, and today I have a special amp, the Crate Blue Voodoo 120 head, and I love this head. They make a Blue Voodoo 50 head, a 60 head, a 120 head, a 150 head, and a 300 head. Now, the 150s and the 300 heads are not anywhere close to these, the 120 heads. They are absolute, this is a monster, but they are monsters. 3 channels, 300 watts on the 300. It is an absolute high gain monster. It might be the strongest tube amp that I ever known. Like, I don't know one that's stronger than that. Like, it pumps out, but it is a monster, okay? That's all I can say. And I've never seen another tube amp like that. So, but I have the 120 head, which is awesome. But it's completely different than the 150 and 300. They're not even, I don't even know why they call them Blue Voodoos. But whatever, they all go under the same, you know, label, and that's cool and everything. So, you know, that's a little, and the first amp I ever had was a Crate 15 watt something. You know, that was the first practice amp I ever had. So Crate's always been around in my life. And this is what pisses me off about Crate. The people have never even played Crates. Especially the Blue Voodoo. This amp gets more shit than any other amp that I've ever encountered. The hate it gets, and I don't understand why. It's like Crate was like back in the day. If you got caught with instead of wearing Jordans or Reebok pumps at school, you're wearing ponies, right? So you got made fun of because they were cheap, and Crate made cheaper stuff, but it was affordable, and a lot of people looked at it like it was, you know, garbage because it was cheaper, and it's not. I mean, if you go, I mean, look at this thing's from the 88. I've never even changed the bulbs in this thing, ever. I mean, because the guy before me didn't play on it at all. It was a floor model that wasn't played, wasn't even plugged in. He barely played it and then sold it to me. And it sat for years, and then I bought it, so. I know the tubes need to be replaced now, but, I mean, I'm saying it hasn't been messed with. Yeah, so, you know, and then I read comments about the Blue Voodoo especially, and people are like, I've never played a Blue Voodoo, but they suck. How the fuck do you know that? I mean, you don't. You don't. So, I'm giving Crate a love, man. They deserve love. They've been out of business since 2005. Dude, they're still around everywhere. They are tanks. They don't break it down often. Sometimes they do. And Crate made, don't get me wrong, Crate made some shit. They made some crappy amps. They made a lot of good ones. And they were before their time, so I'm not going to give you this big rant about Crate, but they did make some good amps. And this is a damn good amp, and I'm going to show you why. Okay, let's get into it, man. Let me show you what we got here. Okay, so I'm going to turn this bad boy on. I just replaced the lights in the back, but they're not yellow. So if you ever replace the bulbs, not the tubes, in the back, there are little yellow, like, things that go on top of the bulbs that keep it yellow looking, like that fire look. And if you throw those away like I did, you're not going to get the same look. It still looks dope, don't get me wrong, but not as cool as it looked with the yellow lights. Okay, so you got power and standby. You have presence, which I love. You have your effects loop here. Actually, it plugs in the back, but you can choose if you want to use it here or not. You have reverb for each channel. It's only 2-channel amp. Clean and dirty. Excuse me. Okay, so right here is the second channel. You have volume, lows, mids, highs, and gain. And you have enormous gain in this. I only have it right now on 6. I usually keep it on like 7 or 8, but this thing's got so much gain. Way more than the Marshalls do. That's what they call them, Marshall killers, but I like Marshall too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like anything that sounds good, and I like. That's what I don't get. People are like, well, I don't like solid state amps and this. I like whatever sounds good, man. Okay, and here's the clean channel. It's just a EQ and volume and input, and that's it, man. And then you have their effects loop in the back, and I believe that's it. So I'm going to plug it in. That's already plugged in. And I'm going to play it just a little bit, a couple little riffs, just so, I'm not boring anybody, but just so you get, you know, the sound. You want to hear what it sounds like, right? And I am playing on my Marshall cabinet. It's got two Celestions 7080s in it. The head is a Blue Voodoo 120. I'm playing with my Jackson V, Randy Rhodes, with Trash Factory pickups in it. And we are going to jam a little bit. Oop, oop, oop. You gotta pick, man. You gotta fucking pick. Here we go. Make sure I'm in the shot. I am gonna boost it. I boost everything. So I am gonna use this boost right here on the Super Overdrive boost, which everybody has, and it's only 50 bucks. So it's a great boost, but I boost every amp, so it's not, I'm not just doing this for this one. Okay, there we go. I need a cameraman, right? All right, so I have it boosted, and now I'm gonna turn the volume up. Turn the gain up a little bit. Try a little lead. Wraps it up. I was just showing you a little jam on it, nothing big. Some people play it for 45 minutes. I'm just trying to cut up a couple quick riffs just to show you different, sounds. I definitely throw the lead in there because it does sound decent for lead, and this is a $500 amp. You know what I mean? And it's not bad sounding at all. I mean, for the deal, this amp kicks ass. I love the Blue Voodoos. I always will. And if you don't like them, fuck you. I don't care. No, not fuck you, but I really don't care. You can say whatever you want all the time about Creighton and dog on them. Go ahead. I don't give a shit. But this is Damien Wilds. I will catch you on the flip side. I hope you enjoy this video, and don't forget to subscribe. That would be awesome if you guys subscribe. I really appreciate it, man. I'm trying to make music videos and try to get into this more and more. I've done a million marijuana videos and bong videos and all that stuff. I was doing that for a long time. Then I started doing cigar videos. I'm done with all that, and I'm just getting back to my roots, man. So I'm trying to rock out a little bit. I'll show you some of the stuff I do have. I have a couple amps here, an APEG, a Crank, a Randall, another Crate, VT X350, it's 350 watt beast, XXL, PV, a Blue Voodoo. I have some other shit around, but so that's it. And this is Damien Wilds, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.